playDarke. Weigh in on African Nations World Cup hopes. 522. Darke asks the ESPN panel which of the 5 African nations has the best chance of making a big splash at the 2018 World Cup. 522. The 2018 World Cup is just over a month away and all 32 teams are preparing in earnest for their shot at the trophy in Russia. ESPN FC is previewing every team ahead of the opening game on June 14. Find all 32 teams here. Who they are: captain, Obi Mikel Manager, Gernot Rohr Nickname, the Super Eagles FIFA rank, as of April 12, 2018, 47. How they qualified. Despite being drawn in a group alongside Algeria, Zambia and African champions Cameroon, Nigeria made light work of their opponents and qualified with 14 points. It would have been more had their final match not been awarded to the Algerians after the Super Eagles fielded an ineligible player, although that administrative misdemeanor couldn't overshadow memories of convincing victories over the indomitable Lions and the Phoenix. Beyond securing the Eagles' spot in Russia, the qualifying campaign also served to restore the nation's belief in the team and herald in Gernot Rohr's new era. Strength. There's on-field strength across the park, with every area apart from goalkeeper and arguably center forward stocked with options. However, perhaps the Super Eagles' key asset is the unity, morale and belief of this group of players. Rohr has overlooked many of the underachievers of previous regimes and placed his faith in youngsters, many of whom have stepped up seamlessly to the international arena. The likes of Alex Iwobi, Kelechi Iheanacho and Wilfred Ndidi marry youthful exuberance with the mentality required to succeed in the Premier League, and Nigeria have enjoyed a largely serene build-up to the World Cup. Obi Mikel Nelson Almeida, AFP, Getty Images. Biggest weakness: goalkeeper remains a concern for Rohr following Vincent Enima's departure from the international scene and Carl Ikme's leukemia diagnosis. The coach appears to have lost faith in his initial go-to-stopper, Ikechukwu Ezenwa, and plumped for 19-year-old Francis Uzoho to start between the sticks in Nigeria's recent friendlies. The youngster overcame a nervy start to keep Robert Lewandowski at bay as Poland were beaten, but with only 180 minutes of La Liga football under his belt with Deportivo La Coruña, the inexperienced Uzoho is in danger of being exposed in Russia. Star player Obi Mikel remains the Super Eagles' talisman, even if Iwobi and Victor Moses may make more eye-catching contributions. The central midfielder offers terrific experience, having won the Champions League, the Europa League, the African Cup of Nations and 2 Premier League titles, and is considered something of a father figure by the squad's new blood. If the Super Eagles are under pressure, he plays a key role in controlling the tempo, retaining possession and ensuring the side maintain their structure. And as he has demonstrated in the Chinese Super League so far this term, he remains capable of making a decisive impact in the final third as well. Projected Z. What the local media says: this team remains inordinately reliant on its spine of Leon Balogun, Obi Mikel and Victor Moses. That in itself is not a bad thing. Every team has a spine to build upon. However, what is increasingly glaring is that the level of the side without them does not so much depreciate as it does disappear altogether. It is one thing to go from a good side to a not-so-good side, and quite another to go from a good side to a turgid, bereft one. Salas Chukwu, goal Nigeria 5-D. Stats say prediction. There was optimism in Nigeria after the World Cup draw was revealed, with Super Eagles fans boosted by a recent friendly victory over Argentina after being paired once again with the Albi Celestes. However, the West Africans must play well to escape the first round, with Croatia and Iceland completing a tricky group that will take some negotiating. A recent friendly defeat by Serbia should help the Eagles come back down to earth, but while that loss may refocus attention on the squad's deficiencies, the goalkeeping issue continues to cast a long shadow and may yet destabilize the team in Russia.